Peace, kings and queens, guys and goddesses. I hope y'all miss me. I miss y'all. And I'm going to do better. I got the hiccups. I'm going to hold myself to the standard that I set for myself and do better. I promise. Hold on, let me hold my breath real quick. Okay, I should be fine moving forward. So, we're back and we're going to talk about it because let me tell y'all something. A secret that y'all possibly don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all anyways. I never intended on being a single mom of 3. Do you believe that? Hey y'all, I'm funny for real. But regardless, I am so grateful that it's really not that bad. Now, again, I am speaking for my situation. I can't speak for anybody else's situation. I can only speak for Heaven. And my situation is not that bad. It's not bad at all, actually. And this is simply because my children's father and I are a team. Locked in. All of that stuff. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. And I really don't want y'all to take this as no shot to the other fathers or anything like that. It's not a shot. There's no shade. It's simply the truth. And this absolutely took work for us to even be able to get here. But at the beginning, middle, end of the day, we really never gave up. Because we both do know the importance of how our relationship affect our children. We definitely had our fair share of rocky patches, and this is genuinely putting it lightly. If you know, you know, your girl can be feisty. But I was born like this. But shit got real a couple times. But for real, no, seriously, let's stay serious. I am seriously happy to admit that we have pretty much been able to stay in the same book in regards to our children. And more times than not, that there were other like things, emotions, stuff like that that ignited other disagreements. But we have always been successfully able to work through them. And I'm really grateful for that. But that shit took a lot of work, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It takes work. And a lot of us have not been taught how to handle situations as such healthily. So it has been a challenge. Although through each challenge, we have grown. As if we had to set some boundaries with one another to assist in keeping our focus on the children. I'm not insinuating that things are all cupcakes and rainbows. No. But I'm saying that we are much better at working through things. Personally, I feel that a lot of the guidance as far as being a guardian falls heavily on me. And sometimes I struggle with that, even though I have certain insights, such as like the lack of things that we were both taught when it comes to healthily guiding our children. But I do feel as if I compensate more with our lacks, and I also have to offer him guidance. And that can be a lot. I'm not gonna hold y'all. You know, oh my goodness, this is not a shot at my boy. Like, let's stop. I ain't speaking negatively or nothing like that about him or our relationship. But I'm openly discussing some challenges that I still have as a co-guardian. I am just very fortunate. I'm so fucking fortunate, y'all, that I have a keen level of awareness and I'm very intentional with things. I can identify the feelings and the emotions, allow myself to sit with them, feel them while I process them, bringing me to conclusions that sometimes I already have, but I also understand the importance of still going through the process when these unwanted feelings, emotions, or thoughts emerge. And they do emerge. I'm just better at processing them healthily. And it helps so much in our relationship as co-guardians. It's insane. I'm not gonna hold y'all, but it takes work. I would love to highlight that I love all of my children's fathers equally. The love is not greater for one than the other, not at all. But the appreciation is, um, I like him more than I like the other ones. But the journeys have been significantly different for each. But Eric has always supported me, and for that I'm internally grateful. Internally grateful. Working through our post breakups was challenging to say the least, but we always push through. We always push through. When disagreements emerge, it can be a lot at times, but we always push through. And we both accept and know that just because we can't be in a relationship doesn't mean that we can't be a team for our children. And we really are a team. And no matter what has happened or will happen, we will always be a team. That's my dog. Period. He gonna be around. Period. We gonna do what the fuck we gotta do. Period. And I'm sharing this to highlight that this is a possibility. One that highlights love, how unconditional love truly is, regardless of circumstances. One that offers a space for a regulated nervous system for children that have fallen victim to being in the middle of two adults who aren't able to communicate and recognize how their actions, words, and behavior affects their children. This is something we absolutely need to change because children deserve better, period. And it's not their fault that they're dragged into adult disputes because of lack of awareness. I'm here to tell you that better and different is a possibility, but you have to be willing to do the work, and it takes work. It takes so much work. It's insane, but it's worth it. Work that will more than likely last for the rest of their lives, just to let you guys know. But when we decided to have children, we signed up for this. It has never been the other way around, and it's often viewed as so. No child has ever asked to be born or created. This is a decision as guardians that we make for ourselves. This is a responsibility that we signed up for. So it's time that we acknowledge the necessary changes that needs to be made to break these generational cycles that have been instilled within our communities and highlighted and that are continuing to go on. It's trauma. These traumatic cycles, they have to end. They have to end. Including the ideology that if mom and dad aren't together, there can be no healthy relationship. Yes, there can. This is not true. It's just challenging, and it is. It's challenging, but it's worth it. And please know that I'm not insinuating that this is a possibility for everybody. Every situation is different. I cannot speak for everyone, but we can get there through healing and love. The choice starts with us as the adults, as the guardians, and healing can help get everyone to this point. I truly believe that. And that's truly all I want for us, everybody. The thing is, it's often perceived as something more, like if they are friends, there's something going on, or impossible. Like this is just not a possibility because society says so. Just because something is unconventional doesn't mean that it can't be beneficial, impossible, nor wrong. This is one way to highlight unconditional love. Again, a lot of us were taught anger and resentment and hatred and just so much other negative stuff. But these are not things that we have to pass along. We can pass along love and kindness and patience and healing and acceptance and figuring things out for the benefit of those to come. The children, our grandchildren, their children. This is a cycle that everyone can benefit from, including ourselves as the adults, as the guardians. Yes, we should be able to be friends friends with the people we have children with. But this is not a possibility because society says it's not a possibility. Because generational traumatic cycle says it's not a possibility. But it's a possibility. We just have to be willing to do the work. So, are you willing to do the work? Yes or no? Because I am. I am. And it's about time people start we got to hold each other accountable. We got to do better. It is what it is. We don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. And we love the truth over here, baby. We get rewards for the truth over here, baby. No, for real, y'all. Hey, I like this video. I'm so happy I made this one. But no, listen, for real, we got to do better. Enrique, you know I appreciate you. Gang, we locked in for life. That's all I got. I'll see y'all later.